Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Way. Thank you for tuning in. This is Zombie Descent 2.0, and it's going to be the full strategy guide for you guys. All right, so for this full strategy guide itself, I'm actually using the previous video that I actually posted on YouTube itself. This is going to be the better video guide because in this video itself, you're going to find some of the times where I die, and how my teammates are going to pick up myself. So, in terms of the previous guide itself, it's going to be, it's too perfect. Whereas for this itself, you can see some mistakes that, the players actually commonly make. So this guide itself is going to teach you where to crawl to, how are you going to lead the zombie bosses, and what are the changes for Zombie Descent 2.0. Okay, so floor 1 itself is pretty much easy and simple. It's two waves of normal zombies. So you could see here that we got the primary weapon as well as a special weapon. So JC Stone actually has a shotgun, and I have a C4 here. So floor 2 itself, it's the introduction, the first appearance of the blue zombie, all right, as well as normal zombies. So for the one that has a primary weapon, he will be in charge of taking down special zombies. Alright guys, so the timing about the second wave and third waves of zombies being dropped here, it's actually not by the percentage, but it's actually by the number of zombies on the map itself. So the number of zombies that are left once, so the developers actually made it that once it's left a certain amount of zombies in the map, and that's where they will release the second wave. All right. So basically, it's not by percentage, it's by the amount of zombies on the map. All right, let's take a look at this table that I've actually drawn. So for example, the total amount of zombies on this floor, it's 100. The developers has actually set a maximum amount of zombies to be actually inside the map. So for example, the developers has actually set it at 40. So the first wave of zombies itself that they will drop to 40. And that's where the players will start to kill off the zombies. And of course, the developers has also set a minimum amount of zombies that to stay onto the map. So for example, they set it at 20. So once the players have actually shoot the zombies left to 19, and that's where the second wave of zombies will start to drop. And the second wave of zombies will actually start to drop. They will drop to amount of 40. All right, that's how the zombie drop system works. So the same thing applies to the remaining amount of zombies for the map. Alright, let's head on back to floor 3. So you could see that I acquired my sniper rifle, and as usual, I am in the spot where the sniper rifle should be at. Alright, the role and responsibility of the sniper rifle is to take care of zombies on this side. In the next page itself, I'm going to show you that the different areas where it's good for sniper and it's good for LMG as well as for shotgun. Alright, as you can see here, I've actually drawn two white squares here. These are two flat grounds, which is very good for sniping, and this is one of the reasons why the sniper should be covering these two areas. Let's look at the bottom. It's in blue. So this is the area good for LMG because LMG takes time to actually spin before it starts firing, followed by good for AR, as well as if you're a second sniper, and this is why you should be at that area. Let's take a look at the yellow area. Yellow area is actually elevated ground. So for that elevated ground itself, it is best to use weapons that requires movement, like shotgun, submachine gun, or AR, or even pistol, so that it's a agility movement place where you should get to move around on that area itself. Okay, we're going back to the video now. So we're on floor 3 itself. So floor 3, it's the first appearance of the rifle zombie, and you could see that the zombies are coming in all directions but at a lower and lesser pace. So it's pretty much simple and easy to take down the zombies. So for sniper rifle users, be sure that your priority is more towards the special zombies, like in this case, the rifle zombie as well as the blue zombie here. So you could see I'm watching and giving priority onto special zombies. So for this, because Mei actually is another second sniper, that's why I actually have to change my weapon. So I'm using the LMG now. So you could see Mei is taking my spot as a sniper spot, and now I'm moving towards the blue area where I have drawn earlier on for my LMG spot. So for floor 4 itself, it's not all areas. So this is the two areas they're coming out from for floor 4, followed by after, taking down the zombies, they'll be coming from, the second wave will be coming out from the rear direction, which is the opposite direction behind us. As you can see that we are taking out the zombies too fast, which is why there's not a lot of zombies left, and we can actually clear floor 4 easily. So right now we're left with the yellow zombie because we cleared too fast, and you could see that me and JC Stone, we are actually bringing the yellow zombies down from the platform so that their toxic will not be lingering around on the platform itself. Alright guys, so we're gonna prepare ourselves for floor 5, which is the zombie boss, and for floor 5 itself, there will be a first wave of normal zombies and blue zombies coming in all directions. Just one wave itself first. So this firstly clear all the normal zombies. Okay, in the next picture itself, I will show you back up the map area, and that's where you should see where to keep the boss to be in, which is in the inner circle. Alright, as you can see on this map here, I have actually shaded out the inner square or rectangle, you would like to call it. So this is where you should lure your boss into, to keep on shooting and not onto the platform, because the moment when the boss gets onto the platform, he has a wider range of shooting and he's able to reach the people that's down on the ground itself. So you should actually lure the bosses around here. So lastly, do not lure the bosses to these areas, all right? Because when he's at these areas, he is able to shoot through the containers, all right? So don't lure him to the outer containers, all right? Okay, let's get back to the video. So you could see that I'm actually using C4. So for C4 itself, the blast to the boss is actually, the damage is minus 5%. You don't have to use the C4, all right, to actually kill the boss, because the strategy here, it's not about C4 killing the boss. It's more about using primary weapons to take down the boss, or even grenades. So those of you didn't notice, the moment that the boss raises his back, that's where he starts to shoot the machine gun. So you have to take note of his movements, all right? Rocket launches, missile launches from him, it's completely random. So be aware of his missile launch areas, and make use of your roll if you have to escape from the missile circles. Okay, with that, we have cleared floor 5, and we're gonna start going for floor 6. Okay, for floor 6 itself, it's pretty much simple. It's a rifle and normal zombies, and it's all directions. So you could see I'm going back to where my LMG position or the LMG coverage is, and I'm staying over there to take care of the zombies in that direction. You could see JC Stone with the shotgun on the right side because he's more agile. So he's on the right side taking care on my right. So with that, and as the sniper user, so for Mei is the sniper rifle user. He's on the back, she's on the back, so taking care of both directions now. So with all this positioning that's correct, you could see that we're clearing floor 6 very fast and very effectively. So for floor 7, before it starts, because I'm actually using LMG, so I wanted to keep the grenade. So for LMG, always have an adrenaline, so I do not have, I'm keeping the grenade, so I have to change the primary weapon, which is, in this case, I gotten the submachine gun here. So for floor 7, it's the same as Zombie Descent 1.0. So you have to stay in the middle first. Look for the position, the drop whereby there is no yellow zombies dropping down, and that's where you should set your base in. So you could see us moving backwards and inching to the place where there's no yellow zombies coming in. The zombies are actually coming in all directions. So the moment that we see that there's zombies coming and attack us, you can see we got to start moving. And it's okay that we get separated here, because as long as you know you're on your own, you should know the pattern that if they start to drop, that's where you should switch to your pistol and start moving. So in my case, because I do not have adrenaline, this is why I switch to pistol and I start to throw grenade here to take down the zombie horde. So guys, always remember that as long as the zombies are starting to get a lot, you should get out of the way and start to do circles on your own. So as we're approaching floor 9, we are at floor 8 now. So what Mei is doing here, it's she is changing the weapon to from sniper to something else, because for floor 9 it's very fast, so she wanted to prepare herself early. So this is why she changed her primary weapon as well as special weapons, hoping for adrenaline shot here. So for floor 8, it's pretty much simple. So just go to the places where you should be in to spread out, and clear all the zombies coming in all directions. And you could see that for floor 8 it's pretty simple, and they're coming in small waves, and the waves are filled with blue zombies, rifle zombies, and normal zombies. And if the zombie waves are starting to get a lot, this is where you should start moving in circles with your teammate here. So you could see that me and JC Stone here, we're trying to lure the zombies away, and at the same time to see how many percent the zombies have left with, to check if we need to circle together or separate. So in this case, we separated because we're just left with 1%. Alright guys, so as we're approaching floor 9, I would say the difference between this Zombie Descent 2.0 and 1.0 is that 2.0 is the hardest floor. That's for floor 9, because the zombie waves are getting faster, and they're gonna come in 2 parallel locations, and you need to clear them as soon as possible. So you could see that I'm actually saving the grenades here to throw it to clear the toxic gas on the platform, because you really need the platform to survive here. And the difference between 1.0 and 2.0 here is that the final wave of floor 9 is that the zombies are coming in all directions, rather than, you could see here, it's only 2 parallel directions. So always remember, this thing is very important, is that all 3 players has to be on voice chat here. So if you have a grenade, you have to lob the grenade out. Try to prevent the zombie toxic from reaching the middle platform here, and try to clear the remaining rifle zombies You should see that right now we cleared pretty fast, and that is why there is like a second left for us to actually prepare for the next wave that comes in. Okay, so right now you should see I am trying to throw the grenades into the middle platform here to clear the toxic. All right, we could see that the last second last zombie wave here is coming from my back, and we have to move ourselves and camp base here in the corner, taking out the toxic zombies here. And right now the last wave has arrived, and we're just spreading out all over trying to escape here. So we have JC Stone here. Because it's the last wave, we managed to spread out, and that is why with that the zombies are all spread out. They're not bunched up together. JC Stone is able to move in circles right now on its own. All right, it is fine that the both of us is down, because we managed to separate the last final wave that came from all directions. All right, if you in the last wave, if you should see, if you stay onto the platform itself, you're gonna lose and you're gonna die. So with just one zombie left, so JC Stone is gonna come to us to rescue us before we're gonna start floor 10. So always remember, if there's one zombie left, keep the zombie alive. Start rescuing your friends here before clearing the stage, so that you have enough time to rescue both players. So with that, we're at 10. I thought I could actually change for any weapon, but I ended up with an AR, which is fine, because on this last floor itself is 2 bosses, and I'm just gonna draw a picture here how to deal with these 2 bosses. So firstly, take out the blue and normal zombies coming from all directions first. That's the first wave, and take them out. Have one player harassing the zombie boss, and the other 2 players to start killing the other zombie boss on the other side. So the one player that is dealing with the boss do not have to kill the boss. All he have to do is just to lure the boss, to move around the boss, but do not die. Because the moment if that one player that's harassing the boss, he dies, that boss is gonna move towards the player, that the 2 players, all right, which you guys gonna lose. So you could see that we actually did a swap here. So I'm having an AR, and JC Stone having the shotgun here. So the role of my role here as an AR is to shoot the zombie, and for JC Stone's role here is to help me clear the zombies that is coming to attack us. And also, because I'm holding the grenade here, so I'm throwing grenades, lobbing it towards the zombie boss. Mei, on the other hand, she's still harassing the zombie boss on the other side to prevent the zombie boss from coming towards us. And you're gonna see here it's the missile actually is gonna land onto the zombie boss here in just a few seconds later. But unfortunately, the other zombie boss missile that landed on this boss itself, the damage is only 1%. Because I actually thought of luring both bosses together, and then maybe they could kill each other, but unfortunately the damage is just too low. So which is why you might just give up this strategy. Okay, so at around 40%, you could see that we took down the zombie force, and now we're actually gonna regroup and fight the remaining one zombie boss. So JC Stone has hit over with Mei now. So with three guys here, we're gonna clear this last zombie at a faster rate. So guys, here a tip here: if you're hiding behind this circular container, you have to be really careful. You could see that even though I am in the direction of the circle container, a stray bullet can actually penetrate that round container and hit you. Yeah, this is why I am down on the ground right now. So using the voice chat, you could see that JC Stone is going to the other side. So Mei has gone back to harassing the zombie. So JC Stone tells me to go to the other side where there's no zombie boss, and I'm crawling towards him so that he is able to rescue me, and we're back to the squad again. So guys, this is how you're gonna play on this floor 10 if you're going to be down, you know, on the voice chat, tell the person the place to crawl to, as best as is as far as away from the zombie boss, and that someone will come and rescue you. So over here you could see I'm actually being hit by a stray missile from my back. I'm down, and JC Stone is on the right side now, so he's a shotgunner, so he should be the one rescuing the players, because for shotgunners, they are very agile. They could take down the normal zombies with just one shotgun here. And we're staying on this side for now. It's because we're gonna heal up first before we're going back to fight the zombie boss again. So this is something to let you guys know again. You could see that the zombie boss is up there on the platform. So guys, never ever let the zombie boss be on the platform, because with him on the platform itself, he has a very wide range of, he has a very far shooting range. This is one of the reasons why you see Mei is down by the zombie boss, the machine gun right there. So we're on voice chat back again. So on this voice chat itself, I was communicating with JC Stone. So I'm telling JC that I'm going over to. So you could see right now he's on the platform, and then he's able to almost take me down. So I'm on my way to rescue Mei here, and JC Stone is back to killing the boss, and which he did with a final throw of the grenade, and that's the end, with the boss shooting out his one last shot. So there you go, guys. This is the complete full strategy guide for Zombie Descent 2.0. So I hope you guys, I wish you all the best, and I hope that through this guide you guys will reach floor 10 and clear floor 10. So I'm the Way. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield.